I like the crab too. He's a good crab. God, I'm hearing weird noises. Gotta talk to these fish. Hello. Hey, must be your lucky day, buddy. You didn't know me before, but now you do. You're talking to the life of the party right here. Ask anyone else in the forest. They'll tell you. Okay, I believe you. Of course you do. You know a hotshot when you see one, right? Have a good time here, pal. You deserve it. Thanks. Why, hello, poor thing. You've never met me before, have you? I'm the life of the party around here, my dear. There's no celebration if I'm not present, and don't you forget it. I'll keep that in mind. Very good. Tell all your friends you met me, won't you? Bruh. Well, I guess we'll go to the Coral Reef. Because mommy made me do the little lad dance. They're trying to flex, but none of y'all on the level of the breakdancing crab. Facts. What the heck kind of notification that was that? Okay. Hello. So handsome and such a good dancer. I could do this forever. 6 hours into the pre-dawn dance and I still wish it would never end. Bruh. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Bruh. Up here, I'm so connected to everything. Whoa, everyone else's experience are as real as my own. I mean mood. Why is everything going here? Whoa. Who are you? You can't get past our barrier, so get lost. Yeah, go away. We told you to leave. Why are you still here? What's up with the barrier? We don't have to answer your questions. That's right, and we're not going to. I don't know who I am. I thought you might be able to help me find some answers. What's that supposed to mean? What kind of answers? I don't know why you thought we'd have any. We're not even from around here. I'm not from this place either. I know how that feels. You think we know how we feel, huh? Well, it's something we have in common, I guess. That's kind of cool, right? Yeah, maybe. Alright, so how do we know we can trust you? We've never seen you around here before, so we just want to make sure. I'm at your mercy here. You two are clearly way stronger than me. Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. If I were you, I'd be scared of us too. And I guess if you thought you could break our barrier, you'd have tried already. Okay, I guess we can talk for a little bit. Doesn't mean we trust you, though. Yeah, one false move and you're gonna be sorry. Right, so, I'm Ketri. Right, so I'm Ketri. And I'm Esty. You can come closer if you want. Them Gemini twins got some sass. They really do. Oh, this is the Coral Reef, by the way. It's our home, or, well, the closest thing we've got to one. So are you both just living alone here? Yeah, most of the time it's just us. Do you know Amar from the Kelp Forest? They played games with us once, but they didn't play fair. They were a dirty cheater. Breaking all the rules, making up new ones so they could win, stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, okay. why not try breaking the rules too? That's a pretty good point. Gotta fight fire with fire, right? We should try cheating more often, especially against that pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm up for it if you are. It's been a long time, though. I really wish Amar would play with us again. Anyway, where'd you come from, huh? It's been forever since we saw anyone new here. Yes, ruin them. Oh my god. Come on, tell us. I don't know. I woke up in a cavern not long ago. That's my earliest memory. Huh? Seriously? So you mean you just forgot everything before that? Yeah, weird. I've never heard of that. I bet you're hiding something from us. You shouldn't lie to people you just met. I'm not keeping any secrets. Why are you so quick to distrust me? We have a good reason not to believe you. It's because you're not telling the truth. I know you're not. Okay, maybe we should calm down. It'd be bad to scare away our new friend. Let's talk about something else. Okay, like what? So have you two always lived here? We used to live in another place, the palace. It was really nice there. How long has it been? I don't know. A really long time. Sometimes it feels like we've just been here in the ocean forever. Why don't you live there anymore? No, we got kicked out. Sorry I asked. We don't have to talk about it. Don't worry about it. I don't think we want to talk about it for now, though. Let's ask you about someone. Like who? How do you feel about Amar? Amar's great. They're one of the only ones who'll play with us. They're nice and they know lots of great jokes and bring us good food sometimes. They're a cheater, though. You can never trust them to stick to the rules. Yeah, I'd like it better if they played and cheated instead of not playing with us at all, though. Ooh, let's ask why they ended up leaving. We don't want to talk about it. It just brings up bad memories. Okay, see ya. Alright. Okay, let's go talk to the otter, then? Yee. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, hi again. How's it going? I heard Ketri and SD say they wish you'd play with them again. Would you be up for visiting them sometime? Well, I mean, look. The twins and I have had fun in the past. They like games, they laugh at my jokes, it's not like they're whiny or anything. But they're kind of a lot to handle, you know? Ketri's always brooding, and SD has a nasty habit of exploding over things that don't really matter. I've had enough of all that, friend. Sorry, I can't do it. I see where you're coming from, but don't you think they need a friend? Yeah, you're right, they do. To be honest, I never felt like I'd be able to help them much. But I guess that doesn't mean I should just give up. Okay, I'll invite them here to the Kelp Forest and see how it goes. I think they like the place. Oh. Got it. So, I got a choice, like, should the twins go to the Kelp Forest, or should he go see them in the Coral Reef? Ooh, okay. You know what, real talk, I don't think... Because on the one hand, it's like... Like, yeah, like, the twins should see more people and stuff, but are they ready for that? You know what, fuck it. They should see more of the world. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll go pay them a visit soon and escort them back here then. And thanks for mentioning that the twins missed me. I don't think I'd have felt like doing this otherwise. Anytime. Want to ask you about someone. Tell me how you feel about the twins. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. It's been a while. I'll admit I'm a little nervous. Things haven't always gone smoothly with us. I'm gonna do my best not to make them angry or upset. We'll see how it goes. See ya. Okay, I'm gonna go back to talking to the eel. It sounds like there's new stuff from the eel. This is interesting. I'm liking it a bit more than I thought I was. Just because, like, usually, like, these kind of I can't see my character first-person games don't always work for me. Ah, so you've been to the library, eh? I can sense the page you found there. Believe it or not, those things carry a lot of power. You'll even find a couple uses for them if you bring them to the right folks. And one of those folks happens to be me. Go on. Right, so here's my offer. Give me at least 10 pages, and I'll use their power to make you something. We'll call it the crown. It's not actually a crown, but that's okay. Really, it's more like a little ball of potential. When your journey here is over, you can give the crown to whichever god you want. That god will then be more likely to become the creator. Won't guarantee anything, but it'll tilt the odds in their favor a bit. You can bring me more than 10 pages, too. The more we use, the stronger the effect will be. Anyway, give it some thought, buddy. No need to decide right away. Oh, and as for the other uses of the pages, I'll let you learn about those for yourself. Okay, let's talk about the crown. Got any questions? I don't have enough pages. Okay, I'll ask you about the gods. What about them? Which god do you think is going to create the new world? Let me think about that. If I were to guess, I'd put my money on Amar or Ketri and Esti. Anything else you want to ask about? Want to know what one of the gods is thinking. How would you describe the twins' way of thinking? Well, Ketri and Esti have always been prickly. Wouldn't say that's changed. They don't really trust anyone, and sometimes they seem dumb or hostile, eh? They've been through some difficult stuff. I think this is just their way of protecting themselves. And honestly, it's worked pretty well so far. Anything else you want to ask about? Tell me about Amar. Well, I'd say Amar is mostly thinking about how to have the most fun these days. They want everyone to get along and have a good time, but I think they're more likely to just go with the flow rather than go out of their way for someone. Anything else you want to ask about? Let's see how much they like me. Amar seems to like you just fine from what I can tell. You could be closer though. There's room for improvement. What about the twins? The twins seem to like you just fine from what I can tell. You could be closer. Okay. I'm good. God. Still thinking it over. That's all for now. Till next time. Okay, so there are some pages. I kind of get it. Maybe? Not really. That's fine. I cannot swim. I am bad at the swim. It's the ocean. Fuck. Oh, okay. Wait. What's this? The creator and I watched the mortals wage war. Their technology is advanced enough that a large-scale conflict could destroy Zawardo. When they govern themselves, this is the result. It's time to intervene. Interesting. Are there any more pages? Okay. We'll move on. Let me in! Let me in! Pretty much. Okay. Alright, interdasting. Hello. Once in a while, I'll have a dream about turtles. They're all grazing in a field of seagrass, looking so very peaceful. I feel like it's something I've seen somewhere, but I can't place it. That reminds me of the Coral Reef. Have you ever been? Can't say I have. You think it's my best bet to find the turtles? There's seagrass meadows out there, just like you described. Well, I'll be. I've never left this place before, but I think it's time for a change of pace. Thanks, friend. Maybe I'll see you out in the reef, eh? I hope so. Cool. Okay, let's go say hi to the twins. Because they've got stuff going on. I don't know, man. I just work here. Hype. Oh, hey there. Did you need something? Have you had a chance to play with Amar again? No. Why? They told me they'd be coming by to visit you soon. Huh. Well, Amar never showed up. It's just like before. Amar says they'll come see us, but then they never do. They don't really care, do they? Nope. Amar's a jerk. You never know if they mean what they're saying and if they're just telling you what they think you want to hear. Let me talk to Amar and see what their side of the story is. We know Amar way better than you, okay? You don't get it. We're sick and tired of wishing people cared when they really don't. If you really want to try to change Amar's mind, fine, then go for it. But don't get your hopes up. Ooh. The drama. How they act I wouldn't visit either. I mean, they sound like they've been traumatized, to be honest. Like, this is very much a trauma response. Ooh. Hi again, how's it going? So the twins told me you haven't visited the forest. Well, I mean, they're not wrong. You know how it goes, friend. You put something on us because it makes you nervous, then it just never happens. It's, you know what? No, fuck you, that's no excuse. Well, you see, the thing is... Oh, fine, I guess you're right, again. Now that they know, it's not cool to just leave them hanging like this. Okay, alright, I'm going. For real this time, promise. Good, you better. Yeah, I gotta go. You know what, let's talk to this fucking dolphin. Hey there, I'm just getting my daily delight routine. A couple of splishes and then some splashes, throw in a few flips and tricks. That's fitness that puts a smile on your face. The swordfish says it hates your clicks and you would never beat it in a fight. Amar, I'm a dragon. My flips are sick and I'm a delight. Why, thank you. Tell the swordfish I very much appreciate its kind compliment. Bruh. The dolphin... It misheard me and thought it was a compliment. I figured that might happen. Dolphins only hear what they want to hear, you know? Let's try again. Tell that dolphin to get a real job. Am I really gonna sit here and like... Yes. Yes, I am. The swordfish says get a real job. Can I do a head bop? Why, yes, I can. Tell the swordfish I'm thankful for all its interest in me. Dolphins are the worst. Bruh. I am the messenger. I will forever be the messenger. Okay. I'm just the messenger for, like, everybody. I'm Commander Shepard, but apparently I'm your therapist. Just go to the Eel Kingdom. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello. Hello. Hey, you're all by yourself. I always wondered about that. What's it like? Never thought about it much. Really? I can't help thinking about it. The idea of being by myself all the time just seems kind of sad. Not to mention boring and weird. Okay. Ah, there it is. Listen. It's the sound of all of us waving in the water, singing in perfect unison. Your melody is the same as ever, yet it's different now that it's combined with ours. Isn't that something? Are you high? You don't smell familiar. The Duke is the fluke of soul, yeah. Since you've just arrived, here's some advice. When you meet someone for the first time, always trust your nose. If they smell good, get to know them better. And if they smell funny, well, I'd leave that up to you. Okay. Well, I'm going to swim along the floor. For no apparent reason. You know, we'll go talk to the twins. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Eel. He's an eel. He's an eel. How you doing, kiddos? Oh, hey there. Did you need something? Yeah. Oh, Amar came back. Yeah, finally, and it was awesome. Amar took us out to the Kelp Forest, which we'd never ever been to before. It was totally crazy, like more fish than anywhere else, and all the huge leaves. Amar wanted to do a race through the forest. That sounded fun, so we said yes. They didn't even go the same way as us. They knew a shortcut to the finish line and went that way instead. That's cheating. We should all go the same way in a race to see who's fastest. So the next race, we decided to use one of our special powers to tangle Amar up in a bunch of kelp leaves. You were right. Breaking the rules is so much more fun. And I think we really surprised Amar, too. We were laughing so hard. We still lost, though. Anyway, it was a lot more fun than last time. I guess Amar's not as much of a jerk as we thought. Yeah, and since you were the one that told them to come play with us, thanks, I guess. I'm glad we met you, new friend. Aww. Aww, that's cute. I'm glad you had a good time. Want to talk about something else? Okay, like what? How do you feel? We love playing with Amar, especially when we break the rules, too. It was so funny when we used our powers on them. Amar's face was the best. I have to go see you. Okay, see ya. Yay! Oh, shit. Oh, interesting. Era 3, Section 1. As I walk among the people, I see protests and riots like we've never witnessed. The mortals are sharply divided. Those who support the Creator's laws think the world will descend into chaos without them. Those who are opposed believe their rights and freedoms are being ground away and things will only get worse. The Creator watches all this in silent deliberation. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this is how I find the pages. I have to find, like, these different, entry points to the library. Okay. Got it. That's neat. Hello. I wrote a song. Maybe you'd like to hear it? Sure. Okay, I'm kind of shy about it. Promise you won't tease me. It goes like this. These ashen remains into the distant fade, a ball of long-lost memories. Though bones may break and the sea may quake, my fury never wavers. Okay, that's it. It's kind of personal, so I'd rather leave it open to interpretation. Thanks for listening. That was fucking awesome. Okay, so I've been... Those are places that I've been. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go see what weird creature is over here. Hello. I came here looking for the turtles, but something about that dark place down there is just drawing me in. Pretty freaky, not like the dream I had at all. Cool. Okay, let's go to the Moss Cavern. I don't think I've been there yet. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. Where the fuck? Can't see me. Nothing but a rock here. Talking to a rock. That's what you're doing. Bruh. Bruh? What the fuck is that? Thanks, I hate it. Huh. Okay, so like... So like, how do I go anywhere? Haha! I'm getting out-of-body experience vibes from this game. I kind of like it. Oh, this is neat. Never eaten before. None of us over here have. Always wonder what it's like. Are you good to eat? Lots of things that come to us for our pretty lights are very tasty. Maybe not you, though. Did you like our pretty lights? It's hard to ignore them, I know. Feel free to come a little closer. Someone bumped into us pretty hard recently. It was a bad one. A bunch of us broke off in Zane, Zara, Zed. Never saw him again. Please don't do that. Sometimes I feel like we just can't get enough credit on the bottom here. It's a lot of work supporting everyone else all day. Okay. Hello. Who are you? Who is you? Look at the stars. We're so lucky we get to look up at them like this. Aren't they beautiful? They're very pretty. You can sit here and admire them with us if you want. Starlight, star bright. So mesmerizing. Oh god, I'm hearing like weird whisper things. I do not like it. Hunger. Food empty. Must find new food. Oh no. Oh no. New one. Unfamiliar. New one food, maybe? If you're referring to me, I know food. No. New one and food. Not same. Do you have a name? It's a word people use when they're talking about you. This one has no such word. Name empty. But sometimes words come to this one while sleeping. This one likes word Latra best. Name no longer empty. Name Latra. New food still needed. Where did your food go? This one eats food inside pod. But pod empty now. Uncertainty. Have you ever left the pod before? This one never leaves pod. Outside, great risk. Risk unfavorable. What kind of food do you eat? Food in pod. Many leaves. Blue and purple. Also, very favorable taste. There's some ferns outside the pod here that seem familiar. Yes, leaves outside, same as inside. But risk outside, very great. New one brings leaves here? I could, but I won't always be here. You need to be able to eat on your own. But this one has fear. I'll be right here. Nothing bad will happen. Oh. Hello, little friend. this one. It's like a snom, but underwater. No hunger. No hunger. Has anyone visited you here besides me? Others from outside cave sometimes appear and talk. Furry one. Two that are one. Understandings of these ones difficult words of furry one and two that are one, not familiar. Aquam yeah. But thoughts arrive now. Not fern thoughts. New thoughts. Exhaustion follows. Sleep ensues. How long have you been here? Endless time. Always hunger. Hunting. Sometimes sleep. Never new thoughts. Strange feelings now. Do you dream when you sleep? Yes. While body sleeps, thoughts still arrive. Maybe dreams now? I don't think you're dreaming. Feels pretty real to me. Yes. Not dreams now. Awake. But still strange. What do you normally dream about? Some dreams show far places. Not cave, no ferns, far and strange. Water ends in open place. Big, empty, dark space begins. So many small lights, one big light. Maybe there's other worlds out there with creatures much like us but different. Many thoughts. Different worlds, exploring, seeing big and small lights someday. Hopefulness, eagerness. That's the spirit. I think you'll get there one day. Any other dreams worth mentioning? Dreams sometimes show others. Same body, same mind. Also eat ferns, speak with thoughts, always hunting. Some not crawling, flying through water instead. These dreams, less loneliness. There might be others like you. Why not leave the cave and search? Leave cave never. Ferns in cave. Favorable. Ferns outside cave also? I haven't seen many, but if you go looking, maybe you'll find much more food somewhere else. Much risk. Ferns necessary. All ends without. Why beyond if no certainty? Here. Certainty. There's a chance something even better is out there if you're willing to take the risk. Dreams arrive sometimes. Open place beyond water, with big lights and small lights, but travel not possible. Too small, too slow, too hungry. Maybe now's not the best time, but once you've grown stronger, I bet you'll be ready. Strong feelings. Fear, hopefulness, impatience also. Travel possible someday, but long wait necessary. Unfavorable. Keep at it and don't give up. Want to talk about something else? What? Hearing voices. Does it get lonely? Sometimes other appear. Furry one, two that are one. Always gone soon. Loneliness follows, but hunger greater before. Maybe loneliness greater now. Can you remember ever seeing other creatures like yourself? Only dreams show others like this one. Same body, same mind. Strong, wishful thoughts. But still never beyond dreams. Maybe you need some friends. Some cave things make more like them with different ways. Ways with only one necessary. Maybe making more possible someday. But long wait necessary. Sounds worth pursuing, I think. Want to talk about something else? What do you think of the furry one? Very fast. Many words. Understanding difficult. Not certain which way furry one. Not exhausted anyways. Always. Hunting familiar with furry one. Hunts moving things. Different from hunting ferns. But still familiar. Maybe similar dreams too? What do you think of the two that are one? Less fast. Less words than furry one. But understanding still difficult. Danger sometimes. Two that are one are not careful always. Confusion also. Pain thoughts, pain feelings. But nothing hunts the two that are one. So why? Aw. Okay, let's go talk to the twins. This is really interesting. Really interesting. Where'd you be? Hello? So we could try warping to Amar. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, weird. Oh. Hello. How's it going, friend? Just making the rounds, keeping an eye out for tasty meals. Let's head back to the grove. It's quieter there. So I found the weird pod, and a little larva called Letra crawled out. Whoa! Huh, that is not what I would have expected. So that voice I heard when I was there, was it the bug? Did it talk to you and stuff? Yeah, it was like a voice in my head, just like you said. Ha! So I'm not crazy. Yes, very interesting. So, a larva's supposed to grow up into something else eventually, isn't it? That means it's probably going to need plenty of food, I bet. It seemed to perk up after I led it to some ferns and spoke with it for a while. Ah, I can relate. I wonder if maybe it feeds on words the same way it feeds on those ferns. Let's see. It wishes it could see what's beyond the Moss Cavern, but it's too hungry to leave its home. Wow, I had no idea it was thinking about things like that. Alright, I got an idea. Have you seen the big, viney, flower-like thing over here? I call it the Tangleheart. It's been around for as long as I can remember. At some point, I found a seed pod next to it. I never knew what to do with it, but now it's got me thinking. If you planted it here in the Moss Cavern, maybe it would glow into a plant that could feed Letra, you know? Thanks, Amara. Hopefully it ends up helping. Anytime, friend. Gotta say, I'm interested in where things are headed with the little guy. Let me know how it goes. Let's see, how do you like spending time with the twins? It was fun. I'm glad you suggested it. The kids actually impressed me quite a bit. They found some ways to, work around the rules and almost managed to beat me. Oh. If you showed them how to really bend the rules, I bet they could get a win on you. Yeah, I've thought about that too. They're getting there, but they haven't quite mastered the art yet. Think you could offer to play with them again and show them how it's done? Yeah, I can give that a shot. It'll be the first time I've ever tried to teach someone like this. Can you believe it? But I think it'll help them out in the long run. Thanks for the idea, friend. Want to talk about something else? How do you feel about the twins? They actually really impressed me. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Okay, how do you feel about Letra? I'm glad we're making some progress with it. I never thought of bringing the seed pod over there before, but it seems obvious now, right? Let me know what happens when you plant it. Let's go. Let's go see if we can't find the twins. This is some fascinating shit. Bloop, 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 bloop. Said I gotta find where the fuck these kids are. Hello? Twins? Where is you? Seriously, where the fuck are the kids? Oh, they're over there? Oh. Action. The world will be safer this way. Anyway. Children? I wish to speak with you. Oh, hey, new friend. This is one of our favorite hiding spots. Usually no one can find us here. Did you want to talk about something? Yee. Again. They said we should learn how, because it's going to be important someday. Yeah, we didn't really know what they meant, but it was fun being able to do what we wanted. When it was our turn to seek, I had an idea. We could take control of all the fish in the Coral Reef to find Amar for us. Well, we couldn't do all the fish, but it was a lot. They found Amar pretty fast. After that, Amar got kind of scared and said we shouldn't do that. Like it's not good for the fish or something. I thought it was pretty cool, though. I think it's good to get some practice, not like you hurt anyone. That's what we thought. Amar's worrying way too much. It's all thanks to you that we got to play again and get so good with our powers. Yeah, thanks for being so helpful, new friend. Want to talk about something else? Okay, like what? Have you seen that big pod in the Moss Cavern? Yeah, we know that thing. It's weird the way it talks to you in your head. We used to check up on it to see if anything would happen to it, but it never did. When I went there, I found a little bug called Lutra was living inside of it. No way, we never saw that. Yeah, huh. I wonder why it's never showed up for us. You think it would still be there if we went? Maybe so, you two should go check it out. Sure, okay. Maybe we can play some games with it or something. Yeah, good idea. This is gonna be great. I want to ask you, how do you feel about Amar? Amar's kind of weird lately. They told us to break the rules, but then they got all upset when we used our powers. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, maybe Amar just doesn't want to lose again, huh? Like, we're gonna stop now. No way. Amar's gonna have to learn some new tricks. What do you think about Lutra? We're looking forward to seeing it. Can't wait to see what it says. I want to tell us the weirdest thing it ever ate. That'd be cool. See ya. Did the twins turn evil later on? I have no idea. Maybe I'm making them evil. I don't know. I might be making them evil. I'd be okay with that. Low-key. Okay, let's go talk to the eel. Apparently I've got some new dialogue with the eel. But maybe I'm making the twins evil, I don't know. How could I? How goes it? Looking to chat for a bit? I spoke to Amar about how to give Kedi and Esty some advice. How'd it go? The twins have a hard time winning games against Mara, so I figured they could use some tips on how to bend the rules better. Right, I mean, I tend to agree with that approach. It's tough to get by in life when you always play fair, hey? Oh. Shit. I only meant for the twins to follow that advice for games, but now I'm starting to worry they might take it too far. In the end, buddy, I think what works in games tends to work well in most other situations, too. All depends on your goals, though, I guess. I want to ask you about the gods. Okay, well, how would you describe Lutra's way of thinking? Let's not kid ourselves. Lutra spends a lot of time thinking about food. Which is understandable when it's so hungry. But other creatures are going to start suffering if Lutra can't find a way to rein itself in. Maybe that's just the way nature works, though. Survival of the fittest and all that. Anything else you want to ask about? Imagine if we have to kill them at the end. I mean, I think the idea is that, like, one of these characters is going to be creating the new world or something. Who do you think is going to create the new world? Let me think about that. If I were to guess, put my money on Amara or Ketri and Esti. Anything else you want to ask about? That's all for now. Okay, interdasting. Be pretty wild if we had to kill them, though. Okay. Every other time there's been like a portal here. That's fine, I guess. Okay, let's go back and talk to the bug. This is interesting. I'm here for it. Hello, bug. Let me... Nani, the... I was just trying to talk to the bug. And now we're back in out-of-body experience world. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is just an era of lucid dreams? I guess so. Familiar one. No words. Why? This one thought familiar one dreams. The furry one gave me a seed that will grow into something you can nibble on. Let's plant it. Tangleheart seed used. I'd say go ahead and eat your fill. New plant, not fern. Better taste, more fullness, much more. A vision of the twins, yeah. I'm glad you like it so much. How do you feel? Feeling now, maybe from plant, strange feeling like growing, but on inside. If eating continues, change arrives. Sounds exciting. Have the two that are one come by to see you lately? Yes, two that are one arrived recently. Understanding of those ones still difficult. Shared words more with each other than with this one. Two that are one did not have much happiness. A large rock also fell onto this one. Two that are one, not careful. But not concerned. Rocks do not pain this one much. Hope it gets better next time. What do you think of the furry one? Very fast, many words under... Okay, this is the same thing. What do you think of the two that are one? So I'm gonna go talk to Amar, since we found the thing. I'm just saying words. I don't know what I'm doing. Amar. Amar. Whee! Amar. Hey, there you are, bitch. Spoon! Woohoo! Oh, hey, friend. You ever just spin around until you can't feel your arms anymore? I don't know how that crab over here does it all day. I'm impressed. Let's head back to the grove. Bruh. I planted the Tangleheart seed and it sprouted right away. Lucha really seems to like it. Wow, that's surprising. I didn't expect it to grow so fast. Glad to hear Lutra's enjoying it. Everything going well so far, huh? Better than I hoped. Couldn't believe how fast it was eating. It likes this thing way more than the ferns. Really? How fast are we talking here? Very, very fast. I don't know where all the food goes. It's just like it just disappears. That kind of worries me. You think I might keep eating the new Tangler till there's nothing left? I only ever found the one seed pod. I don't think I'd have anything left to give you if Lutra ate the whole plant. Now that you put it that way, I guess I'm a bit worried too. What should we do? We should try telling it to save some of its food for later. Maybe I could talk to it, see if I can explain why it needs to go easy on the new Tangleheart. You think that might help? It's worth a shot. Let's see if we can slow down its feeding frenzy a bit. Glad you agreed. It's a good idea, friend. I'll pay Lutra a visit as soon as I get a chance. I think we can work this out. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the twins right now? I dunno, friend. This is just between you and me, but they've got weird powers, and I'm worried they don't care how they use them. I've tried to help and tell them not to do this or that, but I don't know if I'm getting through. You should watch out when you're around them. That's my advice. Okay. Let's talk to the twins. The twins! I can't tell who I like the most right now. It's honestly between the twins and the bug. Hello. Oh, they've got a... Huh? How come you're here? We were busy. What do you want? Just want to talk for a bit. Okay, that's cool with us. I heard from Lutra that you two paid it a visit again. Yeah, we went to see it like you told us, but it was pretty boring. We tried to talk to it about cool stuff we've seen in the ocean, but it just seemed really distracted. It couldn't play any games with us either. I don't think it even gets what a game is. One kind of funny thing, though, is that a big rock, accidentally fell on Lutra. But it has a hard shell, so the rock bounced off it like it was hitting another rock. What? I thought our new friend would want to hear about that. You didn't have to talk about that part, brother. Everything turned out fine. That's all that matters, okay? Sounds like no one got hurt, but be careful. We will. Promise. Good, let's talk about something else. How do you feel about Amar? Amar is kind of weird lately. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, guess I had the bug. The bug! The bugaboo. Come back to vocal stimming. No. Oh, hello.
This one tries ferns outside. Same as ferns inside. Speak thoughts together again.
Has the furry one come to visit you again? Ooh.
Yes, furry one arrived just before. Furry one's words were of futures. First future, this one eats plant with better taste fast, gains much energy. Second future, this one eats new plant slowly. Less energy, and ferns must also be eaten. First future more favorable, so this one continued eating new plant. New plant's best taste. But gone now. Familiar one brings more?
I'm afraid I don't have any more seeds.
Unfairness. Familiar one brought better plant before. Familiar one should find more.
Why did you eat the whole thing? If you had saved some, it would have grown back later.
This one not understanding. Why must wait? Growing is everywhere. Many new plants outside cave. New plant gave this one much energy. Maybe this one searches for more outside cave. Maybe something is found that familiar one could not find.
If you think you're ready, give it a try. Just be careful.
Many words. This one will think more.
What do you think of the furry one? Same. Okay, interesting. Can I go inside the pod? I can go inside the pod. This is fucking weird. Okay. Ooh! Lore! Okay, where's the page? Where's the page? Where's the page? Where's the page? Page! Ooh, okay. War is a thing of the past now. Everyone's basic needs are always met, and even minor sickness is very rare. The mortals have little privacy, however, and the most trivial crime can ruin a person's life. But they are safe. They live long, healthy lives. The Creator has brought about the world they wished for. War! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's go talk to Amar. Hello! New creatures in Coral Reef. Also, there's new creatures here, I guess. Hello. You are new. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Think if I keep practicing my roll, someday I'll roll into your heart? I'm sorry, who are you? I mean, don't mind me. Just working on some self-improvement. Watch out, one day my role will really impress you. Yeah, okay. Amar. Oh, hey there, friend, over here. Good timing, I wanted to show you something. See that big door behind me? The one who built it does a lot of experiments in the ocean. And when she's away from her lab in the mid-sea, she keeps this door here locked down. But now it's unlocked, which means she should be able to head through and see what's out there. Me, I prefer here where the water's warmer and brighter. But I know you like to travel and see new things, so you'll probably love it. Just want to let you know, take it easy. Okay. We're going in. We go in. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. What the fuck? Hello? The fuck is that? Hello out there! Yes, you, I can see you. If you'd like to talk, please address the loudspeaker near the main entrance. Do not pay attention to the curtain. Okay. How I do? God, this is fucking weird. You are somebody I can talk to. I do not remember you, yet you have been here before. Somewhere within you, you already know this. I'm sorry, Nani. Okay, hello. Now then, any particular reason you're loitering outside my lab? I haven't seen anything like it in the ocean. Is that so? Can't say I blame you. This station of mine is one of a kind. How can I help you then? I'd like to... teach me. I don't really do tours, much too busy for that. But you're welcome to have a look while I work, if you like. You'll just need to let me scan you beforehand. Safety protocol. That okay with you? How do? The information I collect will only be used to assess you as a potential threat. Nothing personal. It's how I keep the lab safe. I'll keep the data for archival purposes, but that's all there is to it. Does that seem fair? Okay. Very good. I'm going to open the first door in front of you. Just step in once you're ready. Perfect. Now stay right there. You won't be able to move during the procedure, but don't worry, it only takes a few seconds. Are we good? All right. And that teleporter you're carrying. It's one of my old prototypes. Well, no worries. Feel free to keep it. The version I'm using now is much better. Anyway, the scan results are looking good. Congratulations, you're not an obvious threat. I'll open the second door for you. Just follow the tunnel straight ahead. Congratulations, you're not an obvious threat. Is a mood. What the fuck? What are you? At last, we meet face to face. Please, have a look around. There's lots to see here. Goodness, I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm Alethea, and this is my humble workspace. And you are? Maybe you can tell me, did that scan give you any clues? Well then, is that some kind of joke? Remember, the only reason I collected that data was to determine if you were dangerous. The scanner just analyzes your physical composition. I can't read minds, so don't worry, your secrets are safe. But wait, are you serious? You really have no idea who you are. Pretty much. Fascinating. I'm trying to imagine what that would be like. The station I built, the work I do here, these things anchor me and remind me who I am. Without them, I'm not sure what I'd do. Anyway, I'm glad you've made some progress. You said you wanted to know more about the lab, correct? Might I ask you why you're interested? I was hoping I'd learn something here about myself or the ocean. That makes sense. If I were you, I'd be seeking the same things. As it happens, I've been trying to unravel the mysteries of our world for a long time. I don't have any clear answers yet, but I've discovered a lot along the way. Good thing it's all about the journey rather than the destination, Well, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about the lab. Anything I can illuminate for you? Tell me about your research. You find out you're a hammerhead shark, bet on it. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. I'd be glad to. Not long ago, my instruments picked up some energy signals I didn't recognize. These signals were coming from the deep ocean, hundreds of fathoms below the lab. Shortly afterward, a cloud of strange organic debris appeared near the mid-sea's water. I took some samples of the debris right away. I've been eager to study these samples and see whether they're connected to the signals somehow, but sadly, I've been too swamped lately. Maybe I can help. Nonsense, we've only just met. I can't put you out like that. Although, do you know Amar by any chance? Or the twins, Ketri and Esti? Yeah, all three of them. Good. I've done various kindnesses for them in the past, and they all owe me favors. They were supposed to help me around the lab, but none of them have bothered to show up yet. At any rate, I could use an assistant on my current project, so perhaps you could speak to one of them for me. Doesn't matter who. It's a very simple task. Is that something I could entrust to you? Sure. Now that it's spooky month tomorrow, I'm gonna enjoy movement again. Fuck yeah, let's go. Excellent, very much appreciated. Once you're able to convince someone, send them directly here. They'll know where to find me. Have you seen the big pod in the Moss Cavern? Yes, I've seen the strange pod. It's a fascinating thing. It even seems alive, doesn't it? I'd like to examine it further, but I've been reluctant to disturb it. Found out there's a little bug called Letra that was living. Really? That sounds remarkable. Would you say it seems safe to go there now? Could I take a few samples in that area in the caves without worrying? Elytra seems totally harmless.
Excellent. I'm going to make a few preparations and then I'll be off. Thanks for the information.
Tell me about the glowing sheet floating above the station.
Ah, yes. That is my solar sail. Have you wondered what provides the station with power? The answer is the sun. The sail is made of a flexible material covered in solar cells. The top of the sail has a negative charge, while the bottom has a positive charge. When sunlight hits the sail, the resulting reaction creates a flow of electricity between the two layers. Then all I have to do is tap into that flow to power everything. Voila!
But there isn't much sunlight. How does that affect it?
Good question. That's the challenge I was facing. Believe it or not, the station can move. I raise it to the water surface or submerge it as necessary. At the surface, it's easy to capture lots of sunlight. The deeper you go, the darker it gets, right? So I experimented with many different sail material to harness solar energy more efficiently. But that wasn't enough. I also had to develop high-capacity batteries to store the power I generate at the surface, where sunlight is plentiful. Come to think of it, my station is a bit like a whale. It can dive to impressive depths, but it has to return to the surface periodically to recharge.
Thanks for telling me about it.
My pleasure. Shall we discuss something else?
Tell me about the huge telescope underneath this room.
Oh, the telescope. It's got a way of catching the eye, doesn't it? As you may have noticed, the bottom of the lab has metal housing to keep the telescope safe. There's a switch down there you can use to open or close it. Give it a try sometime. As for its purpose, I built the telescope to see faraway things above the surface more clearly. But I wanted to try scanning the seafloor with it as well. It's hard to travel too deep because of the water pressure. Much safer to view it all from here.
How do you see what's on the seafloor when it's so dark?
Exactly. That's the problem I had to solve. Of course, you can't see it all without light. But I was curious whether anything on the seafloor might be giving out just a tiny bit, less than my eyes would see, even with magnification. I outfitted the telescope with a system to pick up light, convert it to electricity, then amplify it before turning it back into an image. And that did the trick. There is something down there in the depths that projects halos of light. They're very faint, but they are there. I have no idea what the source is. Still looking into it.
Sounds mysterious.
I'll keep at it. Shall we discuss something else?
How'd you build this?
Believe me, it's been an arduous process. The final result's impressive, though, isn't it? It even impresses me sometimes. But the station wasn't always as it is now. It's in a constant, never-ending state of refinement. The most important tool of all is my fabricator. You may have seen it already. It's the golden structure built on the rocks above the water's surface. It's what allows me to manufacture my creations with such precision, including the lab itself.
How does it work? You can't just make something from nothing, right?
You're on the right track. Here's how it works. The fabricator requires source materials. When I'm expeditions in the ocean, I'm always looking for new things to feed it. Organics, rocks, metals, it can break down just about anything and reconstitute it. I also provide it with schematics so it knows how to build what I have in mind. Then I just fit the parts together and make sure they all work as intended. Sometimes they don't. No catastrophic failures yet, thankfully.
How did you ever create something like that?
I fear it would be far too long if I got into the nitty-gritty on that. Suffice to say, it was one of my greatest breakthroughs. Shall we discuss something else? I have to go? We'll talk later then. Farewell.
Okay, I love her. Let's go talk to the eel. Especially because we're getting a little laggy over there with the fucking... playing on the fucking Switch. Yeah. Hey, how goes it? Looking to chat for a bit? I had a weird vision. It looked like one of the gods appearing among the stars. Yeah, you've always gotten those. They seem to hint at which gods are going to be the next creator. Which one did you see? Ketri and Esti, I think. Oh, the twins, huh? They're an unpredictable pair. There's kindness in them, but there's a lot of chaos, too. Always hard to tell how the world will end up. But hey, it's still early in the game. Someone else might pull ahead. Let's see. Tell me about Alethea. Alethea is very dedicated to her research, right? And that's putting it lightly. Sometimes to the point where I wonder if she's really thinking about the long-term effects of her studies. I get it, she wants to find answers, more than anyone else in the ocean, probably. That's admirable, but there's also such a thing as taking your work too far. Anything else you want to ask about? I'm good. Thanks. I'm gonna see if I can't find that last page in this area real quick, maybe. Yucky. I don't really want to go to the Kelp Forest. Oh, hello. You're new. Used to live with my flocks in mid-seas, then a few of us left for warmer waters. I ran out of energy and got left behind. Guess this is my new home now. But you know what? I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, there's all kinds of creatures over here, aren't there? Been thinking about traveling alone since you were here before. Starting to think maybe it'd be fun to try it for a while. Bet you get into fights and a lot less when you're alone. There's more food for you if you don't have to share it. Hello. Hanks, you scared me there. I'm a little more skittish than most sea cucumbers if you couldn't tell. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You might not be scary, but that doesn't mean no one else is. Now quick, move out of the way. I gotta be on the lookout for real danger. Okay. Hi there. Just recently I saw another eel here, with golden fins and scale the color of a stormy sea. Wouldn't you know, I couldn't get a good read on them by their smell. Didn't know what to make of it. It was truly a first. Can you hear them? The world's melodies. They're more dissonant now, like they've all gone off in their own directions. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Hi there. You see that big bright disc up in the sky? That big disc hanging out there? Looks tasty, doesn't it? Looks like a good snack. I want to eat it. Bring me that big tasty disc. That's the sun. Fine, it'll come down eventually, right? If I wait here long enough, it'll fall right into my mouth. Bruh. Hello, who are you? Did I ever tell you about the creature I once saw here? Big, regal, eel-like, bold and beautiful. Nothing bad to say about them. Give them my fondest regards if you ever see them. What's back here? Shinotic, is that you? Oh my god. Wait, is this back like at the starting area? Guess it is. Okay, let's go say hi to the bug. The bug. The bug. I'm just fucking... Oh. Hi, dear. This place is incredible. The life forms here are nothing like nothing else in the ocean. I can't wait to study these samples back at the lab. Aw, in your pod. You doing okay, little friend? I can't seem to figure out how to get there. She fucking controls you weird. Hey, what's wrong?
This one missed familiar one.
What happened?
Strange new one is in cave. New one brought device. Device using one came here to take things. Device using one is taking things now.
She wants to take a few things to learn.
Familiar one. Believes words of device using one?
She's a friend.
This one lacks familiar one's certainty. After taking things, device using one approached this one. Device using one used strange machine. This one could not move. This one was not asked first. This one had very great fear. Many lights appeared, moved back and forth. This one could not struggle, could not leave. Then, over. This one could move again, so wet inside pod.
I'm so sorry that happened. Did you say anything?
No, nothing to say. Too much fear.
I think you should tell the device-using one how you feel. Would you be up for that?
This one considers. Will this one have safety? Does certainty exist that device-using one listens? Will device-using one try harming, like two that are one?
I'll go over to the device-using one first and you can follow me. I'll make sure you stay safe.
Acceptance. This one takes risk. Familiar one ensures safety.
Can I talk to you? Hello? Where did the talking prompt go? Oh. Okay.
This one feels like device-using one listened. Maybe understanding. Much relief. My word, this creature can speak with others telepathically. Seems I've made an unfortunate mistake. Scanning life forms, including animals, is standard procedure for me in new places. If they appear capable of speech, I always ask for their permission. But I had no indication the larva could communicate. So I upset it greatly by scanning it without an explanation. I'm sorry this happened, my friend.
I'm glad you understand what went wrong.
Indeed, and the larva told me you convinced it to speak with me. Thank you for that. Perhaps I could develop a quick scanning device that wouldn't require the subject to remain still so long. Until then, I will exercise more care. But for now, I must get back to the lab. See you shortly.
Aw. Yay. That was cute. I can get behind that. Let's go talk to the twins. This is really cozy. I didn't think I was gonna like this. Like, I was kind of on the fence because of this kind of control scheme. But I am really glad I gave it a chance. Oh. Are they gonna make a band? Lord Poison! Lord Poison! Lord Poison! It's a lot cooler than I thought, right? Oh hi, you're just in time. I know you already heard my song before, but it's been a while. Want to hear it again? Fuck yeah! Cool, let's do it. These ashen remains! Into the distant fade! A pall of long-lost memories! Though bones may break and the sea may quake, my fury never wavers. Thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you liked it. Lord Poison! That's fucking adorable. That is fucking adorable. I love. New creatures. Hello. Hey, you might be thinking you can mess with us, huh? If I were you, which I'm not, I wouldn't do that. Just a friendly tip. I get it. Tip. Don't touch us. Nothing personal, pal. We say it to everyone. Seriously, stay back. Okay. Yeah, you... Can you see we got these big, pokey spines? You seem pretty sharp. I'll let you figure out the rest. Bruh. Sorry if my friends have been a bit rude. We can't run away from things we want to eat, that want to eat us. All we can do is try to scare them off. Let's give my buddies a break if you don't mind. Well, thank you for not being an asshole. Will this really last forever? Is there any point if it doesn't? I wonder what she's thinking. She probably has no idea what this means to me. Oh, cute. Hello, turtle. Everyone acts like they're all grown up, but really we're all just children. I mean mood. Hey, how are you guys doing? Hey, sometimes we come here when we're feeling lonely.
Doesn't always help, though. It's hard not to think about the past, even when you don't want to. Come on, let's go.
Aw. Do you remember Alethea? She's looking for some help around the lab.
Yeah, we know her.
We've been to her lab a couple of times.
Guess she's doing some new experiments, huh?
I thought you two would be good candidates to help her out.
Why us? This isn't the kind of thing we'd normally into.
She asked for you two by name, actually. I was impressed. Huh? Really? That's cool. So what does she want us to do? She wants you to help her analyze some samples of material she found.
Doesn't sound like fun to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of boring stuff. Alethea doesn't want to do it herself, isn't it? Think about all the fun equipment in the lab we got to learn about.
Sure, there's cool stuff, but it's not like we'll get to use any of it.
She wouldn't let us touch anything last time. It was really lame. She told me you owe her some favors. That's why she wants your help. That's why you're here. Makes sense. Should have guessed you were on Alethea's side the whole time. You don't care about what we want. We just want to make sure you do what she says. I'm not trying to take sides, but if you did promise her your help, you should follow through, right?
Fine. Deal's a deal, I guess.
We'll go see Alethea at the lab sometime soon. How do you feel about the bug?
I don't know. We gave it another chance, but it's just no fun. I can't play games or talk about stuff with us like Amar.
I think I'm kind of sick of it now. Let us know if it ever does something really cool. How do you... Never mind. Oops. That's fine. Okay, I guess we'll go back and talk to the scientist. God, I'm getting way more into this than I thought. I thought, like, oh, I'll give it a try for like a half an hour, but I'm like, God, I want to see what happens with these people.
Good to see you again. Anything you'd like to talk about?
How'd the lab work go?
Not so well, I'm afraid. Let me explain. The first task was to compare the samples I found recently to others I've collected. I needed my assistants to view them all under a microscope and note any differences. I explained all this to Ketri and Esti, and they seemed to understand. I went back to my own work and things seemed fine for a while. Then I noticed the twins were getting a bit distracted. Instead of finishing their task, they were tampering with equipment they did not have my permission to use. I asked them to stop, and at first they listened, but before long they were right back at it. When I caught them toying with the burners and ionizers, which can be very dangerous, I had to tell them to leave, as they were becoming a risk to themselves and the lab.
I hear Professor Layton with Tips Music at IDKY. It does have some Layton vibes, huh?
I ended up doing the rest of my work myself. It was a bit of a disaster, all told.
I'm sorry, that's not what I was expecting.
No need to apologize. Wasn't your fault after all. Thank you for speaking with Ketri and Esti. I appreciate the effort. If you want a job done well, nothing beats doing it yourself, I suppose.
Have you examples of your samples yet?
Yes, I've looked at them very closely, and I must say, the results have changed many of my basic assumptions about the ocean. But first, let me thank you for helping me understand Letra better. I'll be thinking differently about how to approach unfamiliar life forms in the future. Now then, would you like to hear about my findings?
Yes.
Excellent, let's start with the basics. All those odd fern-like plants going near Letra's pod are very unusual. I can't stress that enough. The fern cells have more in common with the pod than anything else in the ocean. I suspect the pod somehow created the ferns, probably via waterborne spores.
There were ferns inside the pod too, but Letra had to leave because they stopped growing.
Yes, exactly. I did see the remains of many well-eaten ferns in the pod. So, if the pod, the ferns, and even Letra have so little in common with other life in the ocean, my hypothesis is that they all came from somewhere else. Another planet, perhaps. Another world. I don't know how that's possible, but I can't think of a better explanation.
Figured that might be the case, low-key.
Sounds like your instincts were correct, then. But that's just the beginning. Wait until you hear what I discovered about Letra itself. Shall I explain?
Please.
Very good. I think you'd find this quite fascinating. As you know, Letra is capable of telepathic communication. So far, this seems to be a one-way thing. It can speak to us, but it can't read our minds. However, the data I gathered suggests the parts of Letra's brain that granted its power are underdeveloped. They're likely to grow substantially at some point, and who knows what it'll be capable of then.
That's exciting.
I agree. I'm excited to see what happens with this strange creature. Finally, here's the last tidbit, and it's a doozy. Within its body, Letra has what we call Imaginal Cells. These cells will one day transform into new body parts as Letra takes on a different form. In other words, Letra is meant to undergo metamorphosis, which isn't too surprising. But it gets weirder. These Imaginal Cells of Letra seem to be in a constant state of shifting and changing. I have no idea what to make of this. Maybe there are many different things it could turn into, depending on its environment.
Your guess is as good as mine. Better, probably.
Ha! My guesses are very well informed, it's true. Thank you for listening, my friend. It's a joy sharing these findings with someone else.
Anytime.
We'll talk later then. Farewell.
Cool. Very fascinating. Kelp Forest is that way. That's like all I can do here. Okay. Let's go say hi to the tweens.
I like the tweens. The tweens. Meow. 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 Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, hi guys. You're actually right here for once. Oh, hey there, did you need something? How'd things go? Well, it was kinda lame. Alethea decided to do this thing where we had to look at so many slides on the microscope. It was a huge pain. We wanted to take a break and try out some other stuff. Yeah, like the burners! But Alethea didn't want us having any fun, I guess. So she told us we had to leave. Sorry, it wasn't any fun. I didn't know much about the plans. That's okay, new friend. We don't blame you, but we wanted to tell you about one other thing because it's kind of weird. You know how Alethea wanted us to help because she did us some favors before? Well, one reason we kind of didn't want to go back is because of what we saw. What do you mean? Well, we were outside the lab and we saw Alethea with a fish. Maybe one who lived nearby. Yeah, and like, Alethea had some kind of device. We couldn't see it too well. But she pointed it at the fish, and then the fish just disappeared. And never came back. It was really weird. I don't know why she would have done that. I guess maybe it was some kind of experiment, but was that fish really okay with it? And where did it go? Yeah, it made us pretty upset, new friend. We just thought you should know. That sounds really weird. Thank you both for telling me. Interesting. Let's go back and talk to Amar. This is getting fascinating. I don't know why I'm like getting this into it, to be frank. Oh! Amar's freaked out. What's going on? Hey, friend. Did you see what Letra's up to here in the forest? Well, it sure is something. Letra showed up in the Kelp Forest a little while ago, wailing about how hungry it was. And it hasn't stopped eating since it got here. I watched it chew up a huge patch of kelp all by itself. It's already getting bigger. If it keeps this up, I don't know if the forest can take it. What are we gonna do if it never stops? Have you tried talking to Letra? About that. I'm too scared. I don't want to be near it when it's devouring everything in sight. It's silly, I know. But maybe you could go instead? Okay. Thanks so much, friend. You sure are dependable. I really appreciate all the help. Be careful and let me know what happens. Oh, shit. Oh my, you have gotten big. Letra, can you hear me?
This one has greatest hunger. Eating must continue.
How much do you think you're going to eat?
This one cannot be certain. Change arrives very soon. Greatest hunger cannot be ignored.
You have nothing left to eat if you eat all the kelp in the forest.
This one does not plan to eat all plants. Eating will continue only until greatest hunger is gone.
Okay, Letra, don't be a piece of shit.
Thankfulness. Eating will continue until hunger leaves. This one, finished sharing thoughts until then.
Amar's not gonna like this, but to be frank, I don't really like Amar. Hey again, friend. Any luck talking to Letra? I tried. I'm gonna go involved in the Hydra. I don't know. How'd it go? Won't eat all the kelp. It's only planning to eat until it's not hungry anymore. Come on, buddy. Letra's in the middle of some kind of feeding frenzy. You think it's gonna stick to its word? Guess we don't know for sure. We'll be lucky if it even leaves us one tiny patch of kelp out there. What are we gonna do? Do you know Alethea? She studied Letra in the past. Maybe she could help us out. Yeah, I've met her. I wouldn't say we're on the best of terms, though. So I'll leave this up to you, friend. But try to hurry, okay? I don't know how much longer the forest can hold out. Could you try talking to Letra while I'm gone? I'd really rather not, friend. I think I'm just gonna stay where it's safe, if that's okay. Sorry. Piece of shit. Fuck you, Amar. Can't trust you for fucking anything.
Hello. Good to see you again. Anything you'd like to talk about?
Did you find any connections between the samples and the signals from the deep ocean?
As a matter of fact, yes. All my tests suggest the signals and the organic debris came from the same place on the ocean floor. I believe some kind of electromagnetic pulse occurred down there, setting the signals and debris far and wide. My readings also indicate that whatever the source is, it's capable of generating huge amounts of energy. Such a power supply would be indispensable if I could harness it. It might be just the breakthrough I need.
So what's your next step?
Good question. But in order to give you an answer, I'll need to explain a few things. You may have wondered why I've so driven in my research. There are wondrous things out here in the ocean, yes, but there's more to it than that. Have you ever noticed that our world almost never changes? Think about the Kelp Forest or the Coral Reef. These places are exactly as they've always been. No one can remember a time when things were different, and no one ever leaves. I fear we are all trapped here in a sort of endless dream or illusion. If there's a purpose to this place, none of my research has given me any clues so far. I want to learn the truth about the ocean, my friend. I have plans now for an overhaul of this lab that will vastly increase my data gathering capabilities. But the new energy demands will far outstrip what the solar sail can currently provide.
So that's why you need this energy source.
Correct. You might recall that your teleporter is one of my old prototypes. I could modify it to enable transport to the energy source. I know its exact coordinates from tracing the signals during my studies. If you might be willing to help me, perhaps you could investigate the source and report back from what you find. It's a big task, I know, but with your help I could get so much done on my equipment upgrades in the meantime. What do you say?
Okay, I got you, pal.
Splendid, I'm glad to hear it. I'll modify your teleporter right away. It'll only take a moment. There, all set. I've outfitted the teleporter with some basic data sensors as well. We can examine those readings when you get back. Thank you, my friend. I can't wait to hear about your findings.
The Kelp Forest is in trouble. I was wondering if I could get your help.
Oh, what kind of trouble?
Letra left the Moss Cavern for the forest to find more food, and it's eating a huge amount of kelp. I've tried to get it to stop, but it's too hungry to listen.
Goodness, that does sound like a potential crisis. Has Letra also grown bigger by any chance?
Yeah, Amar and I both noticed it was larger than it used to be.
Just as I thought. I bet it's getting ready to start its metamorphosis. My studies of Letra suggested this would happen sooner or later. It's eating all this food to fuel the amazing transformation that will soon take place.
Fascinating, but can we stop it from devouring the whole forest?
Right. Certainly we don't want that to happen. Seems to me that Letra was meant to feed on something else once it was done with the ferns. Perhaps we could give it something more nutritious so it wouldn't have to eat so much.
Have you found anything that might feed it better?
Come to think of it, I did once find a strange plant in the mid-seas with large edible fruits. These fruits were unusually nutrient-dense. The problem is, I'm not sure such a plant would contain the right nutrients for Letra. However, I might be able to create a crossbreed that combines the best qualities of the ferns and the nutritious fruits. Ideally, a small number of these hybridized plants would sustain Letra for the rest of its feeding frenzy.
Okay, let's do that.
Unfortunately, I can't have these new plants ready immediately. I have machines that can speed up the growth process, but it's still going to take some time. If Letra's still eating kelp out there, the forest might be in serious danger. I can only think of one way to guarantee the forest's safety. And that's to use the paralyzer component of my scanning device to prevent Letra from moving until the plants are ready. After our discussion about the fear Letra felt last time I did this, I'm reluctant to do it again. But I'm worried for the well-being of the forest otherwise. What do you think we should do?
You know what, the fruit's gonna end up being better anyway, so I don't want to do it. Sounds like it's our only choice.
Alright, I'll go forward with it then. It's for the sake of the forest, of course. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this. As for the plants, they'll be delivered to the Kelp Forest as soon as they're ready.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem, my friend. I'm always happy to help preserve our ocean's natural splendor. Shall we talk about something else?
No, that's it.
We'll talk later then. Farewell.
Okay, let's go talk to the eel.
This is fascinating. It's good shit.
Good soup. Hey, how goes it? Looking to chat for a bit? Seems like Alethea's starting to figure out how this all works. Got any thoughts on that? Yeah, that happens every time. Don't worry, she won't actually get to the bottom of it. She never does. Are you sure about that? I mean, I've never seen it happen, which makes it very likely that it's impossible. I don't know for sure, buddy, but I feel like certain outcomes in this place are just off limits. They should be possible, but someone made it so that they wouldn't be. That's an eerie thought. Yeah, it's just a hunch. I'll probably never know if it's true or not. Who do you think is going to create the new world? Let me think about that. If I were to guess, I'd put my money on Ketri and Esti or Lutra. Anything else you want to ask about? Ooh. Alright. Let's go to this mystery place. Yee. Yee. Fucking what is this? What the fuck? Wait, I think I need the...
At last you have found me again. As always, you do not remember who I am. Allow me to remind you. I am Gnosis, and I am glad you've returned. There's much to discuss.
Fucking hell, I don't know. How do you know me?
We have met before.
Wait, damn it.
We have met before, countless times. I do not remember most of these encounters. You do not recall any. This is how it happens, each and every time.
Why don't I remember you then?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. My meditations here have allowed me to recover memories I once thought were lost. But most of them remain broken and fragmented for reasons I do not comprehend. I need more time,
And perhaps more resources to prepare the rest.
I came here looking for an energy source?
Yes, I know. I, myself, am the energy source Alethea seeks. The radiation and charged debris she analyzed were scattered by my awakening. How do you feel about her studying you? For me, it is a curiosity, nothing more. It is highly unlikely she will find a way to harness my power, so her research does not worry me. Well then, now that we are reacquainted, I expect you wish to return to Alethea. You will have much to report. But, in the future, there may be a way you can assist me in recovering my memories. I am still considering this. I will notify you when I've reached my conclusions. Good. We shall speak again soon.
Okay, Nani the fuck? Nope! 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 I don't want... what the fuck? Hello? Someone who remembers us when we have no clue we are right? Like, what the fuck? Okay, well, let's talk to all these creatures, I guess. I don't know. Hello?
Is it backwards? I wish I had a way of knowing which direction we are going. Is it backward? Is it forward? Are we moving ever... something. Sure. I can't fucking read it. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Whoa! Oh, never mind. Not used to seeing anyone new here. But we do lose folks sometimes. If you see anyone that looks lost, tell them to come back here. It's not good to be near the edges of this place too long. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Hey, sorry to see you here. Not because I don't like company, I'm actually happy to meet you. But now you're stuck here just like the rest of us. So I feel very sad for you. But why? But why? Why are we into hellscape?
You mean you are stuck here with me?
Hello, Crib. Oh, hello up there. Or down there, as the case may be. I feel like I used to know which directions were which, but not anymore. It's not safe out here. You should get closer to the middle of this place where things are more stable. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not even sure I got on this rock in the first place. I could carry you back. Really? I'd appreciate that a lot. If it's not too much trouble, let's head back.
Mythic ocean, oh my god.
Hi, Viewo. Thanks so much for bringing me back here. Can't even remember the last time I wasn't alone. What the fuck is happening? Nani the fuck? Warm sunshine. Green growing things. Oh. Well, hi, I've never seen you before. I'll teach you something I learned from being here a long time. If you don't stop thinking about your favorite memories, you won't lose them. Or at least not as fast. Anyway, good luck, friend. That's a little dark.
Okay, there's somebody there. There goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii, the island is gone. There's Miami.
Huh? Who are you? Does stuff change around here after all?
I came from outside this place, I don't know how I got here.
There's an outside. Do you think maybe I came from there too?
I don't know.
Huh? I'm having trouble putting my thoughts together. Just feels like everything's falling apart, you know?
Let's get to the middle of this place, it's safer there.
I got no idea what you're talking about. You go, I'll just stay here for now.
How about following me back? You think I can manage if I show you the way?
Yeah, maybe. Let's give it a shot. I'll do my best to keep up.
Okay. The fuck? I named this barricade Barracuda after my favorite fish.
Huh? Wait, it's you, isn't it? The one who helped me escape the fallen apart place. Thanks, buddy. It's good to be out of there.
Okay, I guess I gotta take this.